Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Bitcoin and Ethereum daily update. We are going to see the next price targets and make a price prediction. I hope that you are having a fantastic day wherever you are. Let's start. So right here for BTC, what I have done, multiple times I have shown the video on how to properly draw a gann fan. Okay, this time I've squared the chart from this bottom back 21st June, okay, to the top on 69k. And of course, squaring the chart gave me some nice support levels to look out. For example, when we lost the 1-1, we should be going to the 2-1, okay, which would be at around 32. We should be going at the 31 as well, 30, and the 29.6 to 29.5, which was the 8-1 gann fan line. We found buying pressure on the last support level before not having any support levels to go and have a buying pressure. Okay, you can see that if we lost the 29.7, this would bring, and it would be a disaster right there. So perhaps that gives something good and a slight chance of hoping for some better price action during the next few days and on May. So what we need to do, as we talked about yesterday, we need to close above on the weekly frame the 34k. This is what will save us and what will bring us hope into the next days on May. If we do not close above the 34k, then it is very likely that we are going to have more correction, and the correction that we expected on 2022 will come earlier. Okay, so what we talked about in this channel is that from February, if you remember, that we will be having not a good 2022. This time though, we might get saved for the next few weeks only if we close above the 34k. If we cannot manage to do that, then expect a further correction. You can see that before on April, Bitcoin closed below the 20-day MA. This signaled a correction coming in, a correction kicking off. And the fact that we hold the 20-day MA was nothing at all, because we have done that in the history and then we corrected down. So closing below the 20-day MA signaled the bearish entries. And of course, as I expected May to be good, it happened the crash to come a little bit earlier. Of course, if you know already, Luna sold 42.6k of Bitcoin's value. And that means that, of course, Luna should be going, and of course, we should be seeing more drop on Bitcoin than we should have. Okay, so a massive inflows on Bitcoin led to a very huge decrease. Of course, this was a UST crashing down 45% as well. Luna had a terrible day yesterday. Luna's company sold Bitcoin while USD crashed down 45%. Crazy stuff. I think it was more than 45 though. Anyway, let's go back to Bitcoin. The good news is that we hold and found buying pressure on the 29.7, which was the last support level, the 8-1 standing. This is usually pretty solid and pretty nice. The fact that we hold, it means a lot. It gives us hope that we should see some better days on the next few days coming in. Of course, for Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, things are looking good, incredible good in my opinion. And what I want to show you is the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. Ethereum hasn't lost much on the weekly frame. Let's go to Ethereum against USDT actually, and then I'm going back to Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. Look at that. Minus 5% only in just 1 week. This is not something crazily bearish. Of course, yes, the minus 11% was something very bad, but at the same time, it has pumped plus 7.39 today. I hope that it remains like that and we are not going to see any sell pressure. But if we go to Ethereum against Bitcoin chart right now, then what we are going to see is something crazily good. We have managed to make a pump right here on the daily frame. We have an extreme overbought though. What we need to do, in my opinion, is to close above on the daily frame above the 0.1075816. If we can manage to do that, then that means that Ethereum could manage to go all the way up to the 0.077948 and might go even higher, going parabolic. On the weekly frame, we have more room to grow, and trust me, if we can potentially close above the 0.786 on the daily frame, this would be amazing. And we would go to the next price targets. BTC USD short positions are getting smaller on Bitfinex, but this is a platform that it gives us so many details, and many feds are going there sorting their positions out, so therefore we have a decrease in the short positions. This is something good. It is not bad, but we have to wait and see if this is just a short-term thing because we have achieved some lower target points for Bitcoin, or is this whole thing going down and eventually we start to see Bitcoin climbing up above the 34K. We have some good news that we hold it. Of course, it wasn't expected for me personally that we go all the way down yesterday to 29.7K, but we did. The good part is that the sooner we got there, the huge the buying pressure will be, and of course, the sooner we go higher. Of course, if we were having a good May, the month on May should be good, for example, then this would be a little bit bad later on because this will bring the market down later on this year. However, right now we had a correction going on, kicking off on May. Anyway, we want to wait and see because if we do not close above the 34K, something more terrible is going to come in and to kick into crypto. Nasdaq, of course, crashed as well, but Bitcoin against the Nasdaq is doing pretty solid and pretty fine. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription, Patreon/MindYourCrypto. You're going to get easy guidance, personal profits, and of course many other benefits. And see you soon. Bye.